Well, hello everybody. Hello everybody. I decided to pop in tonight because there was something that struck my attention, and I wanted to get you ladies' perspective on this. I know last night we talked about the proposal, which was very interesting conversation, and that was the result of a video. But today, as I was, making some flyers and working on some highlighting women in business stuff, and working on a t-shirt line, I ran across this and I thought I would ask this question to everyone who will watch now and those who will chime in on the replay. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media outlets. Sign up for our social media outlet for women only. That's toawomansheart.org. Purchase something from the Amazon store, levelupforyou.com, so we can start doing some things for single women and women of domestic violence. All right. So here is the question. And I'm going to read this question, and I want you to contemplate on what I'm about to read. It says, a man is not supposed to cook, wash dishes, or wash his clothes if he got a woman. I'm repeat that again very slowly. A man is not supposed to cook, wash dishes, or wash his clothes if he got a woman. Or should we say if he has a woman, or if he have a woman. And I'm asking you all to chime in on what do you think about that statement. You say it's who? Well, this young lady made this statement on social media, and she put the man in all caps, and then she said it's not supposed to cook, wash dishes, or wash his clothes if he got a woman, and she put the woman in all caps. And so when I read this, I was going to wait till next week, and I was like, no, I don't want to well, the question is, do she have a man? That I don't know. But we have to understand some women do think like that. And so I was thinking, he's not supposed to cook. He's not supposed to wash dishes or wash his clothes. Then you need to get a maid. Because if you're expecting this woman to wash dishes, wash your clothes, and cook for you, you need a maid. You need a maid. It did not say if she was a stay-at-home wife. And you say she can if she think it's impossible to do all of that. She did not say she was a stay-at-home wife. All she said, the statement was, a man is not supposed to cook, wash dishes, or wash his clothes if he has, or have a woman. That was the statement, and I'm asking the question, how do you all feel about that? Because for me, relationships are give and take. It's not a one-sided relationship. It's give and take. And we have to know, in the times that we're living in, women work just like men work. And if we're in a relationship, now granted, because my mom was a housewife and she did all those things. And I understand that some women, and I was raised up that way too, to do certain things inside the household. But at the same time, all households can't function like that. They just can't. And for you to make a strong statement that a man is not supposed to cook, wash dishes, or wash his clothes if he got a woman, that is a very strong statement. Now, is she married? It didn't say. Is she a girlfriend? Potentially, she can be a girlfriend. Potentially. So somebody said, I do wash, cook, and clean the house, but if I'm tired, he needs to help. And that's where the partnership come in together. That's where we work together. So for me, when you make a strong statement like that, what you're saying is no matter the condition, no matter if I'm sick, well, if I have a headache, if I'm tired, or whatever it may be, that I'm supposed to do this irregardless to my conditions, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So you're saying that this is a requirement, but then what is going to be required of him? So I said this here. So if I'm going to do all this for you, there better be a commitment or a ring coming down the line, because these are wife duties. And I'm not knocking being a wife, because again, let me reiterate, every household is different. It's totally different. And depending on how your household is set up and how it's run will determine who would play what role and who would do what chores inside of your house. But if you are a single individual and you're just dating, this is wife stuff. I'm not obligated to cook for you as your girlfriend. I'm not obligated to wash your dishes as your girlfriend. I'm not obligated to wash your clothes as your girlfriend, because I am just that, your girlfriend and not your wife. And I think that we have gotten crossed up wife duties versus being a girlfriend. Certain things in the relationship is marriage stuff. But if we're dating, and especially if we just started to date, I'm not washing your clothes. I'm not cooking your food. I'm not washing your dishes. None of that. Because 9 times out of 10, you have a house and I have a house too. So I'm going to go to your house, wash your clothes, cook your food, and wash your dishes, and then go back to my house to wash my clothes, cook my food, and wash my dishes. How does that work? It doesn't work like that. Okay, I do think that men like to see your potential and pay attention to those qualities I did prior to marrying. But I understand that. Okay, they do want to see your potential. But from what she's saying, and she's capitalizing the man and she capitalizing the role as a woman. And I understand. See, when we're in relationships, when we start our relationships, we always put our best foot forward, because we're trying to make a strong impression. We're trying to show the man the better side of us, of who we are as a woman, the potential, where he can see maybe down the line, I am somebody that he may want to marry and make his wife. I get that. But to sit here and say in a statement, just clear cut, that this is what we are supposed to do, no. There are rules and regulations that God designed for marriage. You understand what I'm saying? So again, dating, going into relationship is something that we do. And that works on both sides. He's trying to show you his good side. You trying to show him your good side. But for me to walk into a relationship and you're expecting me to cook for you, to wash your dishes, and to wash your clothes, that ain't happening. Not going into a relationship. We have to build on something first. So for her statement to be so clear cut and so defined, and so to the point of what we as women should be expected to do, and that is to cook for him, to wash dishes, to wash his clothes. If we as his woman, that's what is expected of us to do. And again, I say you're crossing over wife duties with girlfriend duties. Now, Wife is in the household. She's going to take care of household. 9 times out of 10, she's going to make sure the household is run smoothly because she's in the household. That is her committed relationship. That is her love for her household. That is taking care of her man. I get that. But again, if I'm your girlfriend and this relationship is not look like it's going anywhere, why would I walk into a relationship to wash your clothes, to cook your food, and then to wash dishes because I'm your woman? That don't make sense to me. Not none whatsoever. So I think we gotten some lines meshed together where we cross up girlfriend duties or positions, should I say, because duties can be strong, or position with wife position. And until you get to that point, you should stay on the girlfriend side. So if she's putting out here the expectations that we should do for a man, what is the man should do for the woman? So I'm saying that there should be some expectations from the man, because if I'm gonna wash, cook, and clean for you, then we better be going towards something that's permanent. We better be going towards something that's going to lock us in as husband and wife if you want me to do all these things. And I think we got to a point that we give up things too freely. We give it up too freely. Too freely. Even when it comes down to sex, we give that up too freely. We don't even know the person. We have a good feeling about the person and we like the person a lot, but we give up our goodies too quick. Is that what we should be expected to do because we're a woman? That's a question that we need to ask ourselves. What are the boundaries? What are our standards? What are our expectations? Just like I said yesterday. And so clearly, she may not be the only one that think like this. There may be other women that think the same way, that a man is not supposed to do anything. And it takes me back to The Color Purple. Takes it back to The Color Purple. Well, she was doing all the cooking. She was taking care of the man kids. He didn't really love her. He didn't really like her. He settled for her. Actually, he wanted the sister, but the dad would not release the sister to him. So he gave away the daughter that he didn't want to be bothered with, or he felt like she was not marriage material, or he felt like that nobody would want her. So he gave her away to fulfill all the duties that he needed to be done, but not respect her as a woman. And even when it came down to the sexual aspect of it, he still did not respect her as a woman. And she just went along with it. Her voice was snatched. She didn't have no voice. She didn't have no say-so. So she just went along what was going on. Even to the point, as we know down the line, he brought somebody in that he really cared about into the house with the woman to whom he was married to. So, ladies, we have to know our position. We have to know our place. We need to know our do's and our don'ts. Again, we piggyback to yesterday. You going into a relationship, you giving all that you have to the relationship, and you're getting nothing in return. You're getting nothing in return. So is that a fair relationship? Is it a well-balanced relationship? That's the question you have to ask. So if you dating somebody and he feels like in order for this to be a good relationship, you have to wash, cook, and clean for him, something is wrong with that. Because he don't want a relationship, because a relationship is two people working together for a common goal and on the same path. It's not a dictatorship. That's not how that works. And we sit down and we communicate with each other and we get an understanding of what we're looking for from both sides so that we all can be happy in this relationship. It's not where you're telling me that, in order for me to be with you, you got to wash, cook, and clean for me. No, I'm not doing that. Not at all. And I think, again, we've given up too much of ourselves to pacify a man in a relationship, and we get nothing in return. Bottom line. And we have to think about that. We really have to think about that. We're having babies. We're giving up sex freely, and even at times we feel after a while we've been in a relationship 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and he has yet to make a commitment. And 9 times out of 10, he's not going to make a commitment. And then you've gotten out of the hopes that he would make a commitment because he haven't made it. So now you settle. You settle, and you're not happy because subconsciously and in your secret place, you want to be committed. You want to be that wife, and he don't want to wife you up. He don't want to do that. So what do we exchange for ourselves? And why do we shortchange ourselves why do we shortchange ourselves when it comes down to being in a relationship? And why do we want to take on the bulk of the responsibility or the bulk of growing the relationship, and he don't have to do anything? That's not fair. That's not fair at all. How is that fair? Because it's not. So I just thought this question was really interesting. I need to see his husband qualities prior to making that decision. Exactly. So just like he's looking to see what type of woman you are, how you keep your house clean, how you are out, how you are with other people. Just like he's looking for certain things and to find out about you, should be the same thing with we as women when we're dating in a relationship. Now, as we know, in marriage, there are certain things, that your husband want, and certain things that your husband want. Most likely 9 times out of 10, the wife don't mind. Again, she's going to keep her house clean anyway. Hopefully, that's her home. That's her safe haven. That's her peace. That's her tranquility. It's her house. So yes, she's going to clean. She's going to cook, and she's going to wash clothes. But again, that is somebody who's married. So we're crossing up single aspects with marriage aspects. And even in some marriages, the husband and the wife share the responsibilities. It's not one-sided. It's teamwork. Two people working together as a team. And when you're going into a relationship that somebody is dictating to you when, where, how, what, and what you can and cannot do, that is a problem. That's a real big problem. That is a flag that you should look at, because if that person genuinely loves you, a conversation will take place and you both will come to some common grounds that's workable for both of you, that you won't feel like one person is giving more than the other. That's all I'm saying. So again, I'm going to repeat this question for those who are going to be on replay, and then you can think about what I just said. And if you feel like I'm offline, off track, let me know. We can have a discussion about it. So the question was, a man is not supposed to cook, wash dishes, or wash his clothes if he got a woman. That was the question. And it took me back when I read again that statement that women are not supposed to do anything else but be barefoot and pregnant. Remember that statement? Times have changed. Women are different. They have businesses. They work full-time jobs. They have children, and some women go to school. So, again, if you feel in a relationship going into freshly with someone that this is what you want, then I suggest you call Molly Mae and get you somebody that you can pay that make sure that these chores are being done for you, period. Because relationships is teamwork, it's communication, and we're working together. It's not one-sided. It's not your way and not my way. It's not your voice and I don't have no voice. That's not how that works. I have a voice in relationship. So, all right. So if you watch the replay, leave your comments. Let me know what you think about what I talked about, the question, because I thought it was very interesting myself. And even in the replay, leave me the comments. And I want to know your thought process. How do you feel about this statement? Because it really, it caught my eye today. It caught my eye. And so I just had to jump on and I wanted to get some light. And I wanted to see and get another side to this statement. All right. Well, that's all I had. It was going to be quick. It was a pop in and pop out. Make sure you follow us on all our social media outlets. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest, and TikTok. Check out the website. It's been revamped to awomansheart.com. Make sure you go over there and check out the t-shirts that speak to the heart of a woman, and share with other women. Leave your comments, your suggestions of things you would like to see. And again, if there are any women out here who has a business that would like to be highlighted, please send an email to number2awomansheart@gmail.com. Check out the social media outlet for women only, number2awomansheart.org. You can network, you can brand your business, and you can share life moments. This platform is specifically for women. It is the purpose is to motivate, uplift, and encourage women. However it needs to be done. This is not about me. This is about you. And we are a team. So if you find something that's encouraging, some sayings, whatever it may be, again, I say over and over again, you never know how you may help somebody on that day. I'm not talking about next month. I'm not talking about next week. I'm talking about on that day. So let's be encouraging to one another. We have enough negativity. We can work together. We are a sisterhood. I am working on an event. And if you have, would you like to be a part of it? Let me know. Send me an email, number2awomansheart@gmail.com. And again, if you want to be highlighted in business, it costs you nothing. Nothing is just to create the awareness that you have a business. And we want other women to know that you exist. You work hard to start your business. So just let us highlight you and show the world that you are a strong woman and you did it. All right. Until we talk again, don't forget to follow us on social media outlets and subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right. It was a quick chat. I was just popping in. Talk to y'all later.